I love
Barrios.
Tank. He's a real fighter, man.
Obviously, Oscar De La Hoya is Ryan Garcia promoter. Oscar stated that, Gervonta Tank Davis, congratulations on the 3 divisions. You are the real deal. I love you for the fact that you are real. Hashtag Barrios, you are a true gentleman and a warrior. What's your thoughts on Oscar De La Hoya comments?
I mean, Oscar De La Hoya can give all the praise he wants, but until he sets up that Ryan Garcia fight, it really don't mean nothing, you know. I mean, it's cool that he's giving our respect, and as he should be, but, you know, that's only going to take you so far. I mean, you know, that's all I can really take from that. But I really want to see Ryan Garcia, his boy, against Tank Davis, like as they were supposed to fight.
Well, you know, Ryan was supposed to be fighting Gervonta Tank Davis tonight, but he was obviously trolling Tank. You know, one thing for sure and 2 things for certain, Ryan Garcia anxiety went up watching Gervonta Tank Davis knock out Barrios, because a lot of people even said that Barrios is a bigger, stronger version of Ryan Garcia. He could fight in the inside, something Ryan shies away from doing. He shells up when a fighter takes it to him. Also, Mario Barrios has a better jab, and we saw it on display tonight. And I could guarantee you Mario Barrios has a better chin than Ryan Garcia.
No, I definitely agree. Because, I mean, you've seen Ryan Garcia get dropped by Luke Campbell. He's not even a puncher. So just imagine what Tank would do to him. It's clear a knockout by Tank Davis. Probably by round 7, 8.
I was under the impression that Ryan is your boy. What happened?
Hey man, listen, man, this anxiety stuff is really ridiculous. Like I gotta make a point real quick. I feel like a lot of people, you know, have like mental health is not a joke, right? But I really feel like a lot of people face that, especially boxers, because you know they're putting that the spotlight. And for someone to make an excuse about, you know, having anxiety, I think is honestly BS. You know, so we all face that at some point, and for him to use that as an excuse is just crazy.
I always say that health issues is a real thing. I actually have a family member that has health issues, and I know what it's like when you have health issues. You cannot deal with the pressure, so on and so forth. But it's one thing for a person that never boxed a day in his life to claim he got anxiety because he's not used to people watching him performing, period, right? But when you have a person like Ryan Garcia who already performed at the highest stage. Ryan Garcia, if I'm not mistaken, he fought as a co-main event for Canelo versus Kovalev. That was one of the biggest fights of the year. So for Ryan Garcia to fight on that big stage in front of a big crowd and score a knockout, anxiety can't be that big of a deal for him because he already performed under the bright lights. That's why it came off as an excuse, because usually a person that has anxiety will freeze up. He wouldn't even be able to let his hands go. But fighters deal with anxiety since the beginning of time. Even the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson, he said that fear is the best emotion.
True.
Mike Tyson said that fear is the best emotion because it gets him prepared for the fight.
Fear is my friend. I love fear. Fear allows me to reach my highest potential. The fear of failing is an illusion.
Yeah.
Fear is an illusion, but we have to have desire. We have to have something that pushes us. Fear pushes us. When you don't have that feeling no more, it's over. When you don't get that fear no more, it's over.
Yeah.
Listen, you think a deer comes to a lake. He feels the intention is a lion in the tree. So normally he'll jump 50 feet, but with that fear, he jumps 40 feet.
Yeah.
You know, it's the flight of, it's survival, right? And I'm a guy, I'm conscious. I understand the process of fear. Since I was 13, I understand the process I was taught. And I'm scared, I'm crying before. But I know I'm not crying to get my ass kicked. I'm crying because I'm going to lose fame. People are not going to love me no more. I'm not going to be nothing. I'm going to go back to Brownsville. I'm a failure in life. I'm not. And then as soon as they say it's time to go, I turn into a monster.
When you are afraid to lose, it makes you want to win even more. It makes you prepared harder. When you don't want to get up in the morning and train, that will make you get up because you know that you in for a real fight. So Mike Tyson is famously known for saying that anxiety, fear is the best emotion. But Ryan Garcia, on the other hand, he want to troll Tank. He want to troll Pacquiao. He want to troll Devin, and then supposedly fight for Tuna. Then last minute pulls out. To make matter worse, to put icing on the cake, the moment Fortuna has a fight coming up with Diaz, that's when you see Ryan Garcia come out, talk trash about Devin Haney, this and that, and the third, and he want to announce his comeback. So you could clearly see why a lot of people are not buying the anxiety excuse, because like I said before, it's a real thing for the people that deal with it. But to make a mockery of it and use it as an excuse, that's not a good look on Ryan Garcia's behalf. Remember, Ryan did say that Gervonta Tank Davis remind him of the bully that used to bully him in high school. This is what Ryan Garcia said. He said he want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis because Gervonta reminds him of the bullies that used to bully him in school. Looking back at hindsight, he really felt that way because he really treating Gervonta Tank Davis like the bully. Leading up to the Luke Campbell fight, when Ryan was trolling Tank, using his name to promote his own fight, he said,
confident on the matchup against me, and I'm here to beat up the bullies. So let's make it now. I'm extremely confident I will beat that boy down. He's just a big bully. He just comes in and rams in with his head, doesn't care if he gets hit, and tries to knock you out. That won't faze me. I will never panic against a bully. I've dealt with that in school, and I beat a couple bullies down, so I'm not worried about it.
And before I let you go, no hesitations after watching that uppercut. That was a wicked punch. I was actually scared for Leo, liking him as a person. No hesitations after seeing that.
It didn't even make my pulse go up. I wasn't worried about it. I already knew that was going to happen. But yeah, Leo, props to you for being warrior, and props to Gervonta for landing that monstrous shot that he did. He did a great job. Props to him, but let's get it on, baby. Don't run away from the specialness. We're ready to go. I can hit like that too. Don't run away, Gervonta. Let's go. Don't be afraid after I beat Luke either. That's what I'm afraid of. I hope it's a good fight so you don't get scared. I hope it's a good one.
He said, Gervonta, don't run. When you see what I do to Luke Campbell, don't run. I'm afraid that Gervonta won't fight me after he sees what I do to Luke Campbell. And the moment Luke Campbell dropped him, I think that was a wake-up call. That's when he had to sit back and realize that if Luke Campbell can drop me and he's a non-puncher, imagine what Gervonta Tank Davis will do. I think Ryan pays attention too much to the social media instead of being a fighter. They say he's the second coming of Oscar De La Hoya. You can say whatever you want to say about Oscar De La Hoya. However, Oscar De La Hoya fought the best. Win or lose, he fought the best. But you see guys like Ryan Garcia copying that Canelo Alvarez duck print, but because he's in a division where it's really deep, he can't really go anywhere. And that's why he had to pull out the anxiety card to avoid Gervonta Tank Davis.
Right. I agree. No, I agree 100%.
Yeah, man, I just want to say one more thing about Ryan Garcia. You know, that guy's definitely a coward, you know, by coming out saying that he would have slept with Devin Haney. You know, you said it best, man. How are you going to knock him out? You couldn't even knock out your own anxiety, you know? So I definitely agree with you on that, man.
He got a lot to prove with the stunt he pulled. He did himself a disservice.
I mean,
yeah.
I lost a lot of respect for him, man. You know what I'm saying? The fact that going to the Mike Tyson podcast, you know, talking about 2 rounds, baby. 2 rounds, all I need. 2 rounds. And then doing the, what do you call the dance? Bachata or pachata? Whatever he was doing, you know what I'm saying? And then what do you do after that? Take a fight with Manny Pacquiao? Take a fight, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you fans, I'm sorry, but I got a bigger fight of my dream, Pacquiao. And then what do you do after that? Drop that fight. And then goes after Javier Fortuna. And then, a week later, drop that fight because now he needs to fight his mental issue. You know, but all of a sudden, Devin Haney wins. He didn't lose, wins, but got clipped. And then all of a sudden, he comes out of the depression. And now he's ready to do the slap Devin Haney. So I don't know. I think that guy just needs to just stay on Instagram, you know, start doing the little video, the dances, you know, TikTok videos or whatever, you know.
I think he learned from that because now he didn't react to Tank. But I don't think he had anything to say where he could criticize Tank. Now, it's one thing if Tank lost or anything like that, you will see Ryan come out and say something. But the fact that Tank knocked out his opponent, he had nothing to say because he knew what time it is.
Oh, yeah, and I do want to end it with one thing. If if you're scared to go to church was a person, it's definitely Ryan Garcia, man. So I mean,
Tank, I'm gonna say it in front of Mike and Jeremy. If you do not take this fight, your legacy is forever tainted. Nobody will ever remember your name. Nobody. The money's there. I know you love money. The money's there. If you don't take the fight next, your whole legacy forever is tainted if you don't take the next fight with me. Oh my God.
God damn, Tang. I ain't never heard no shit like this.
You 5'5", you don't need a ladder to hit me. You're gonna need a Stairmaster. Boy, you won't be able to touch me. You ain't never fought a 135 in your life. Just different. Just, I don't care what you say. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Boy, I don't care. You too ugly to be off fucking kid. And that's from Muhammad Ali. Boy, I'm pretty. You ain't never seen nothing like me, I promise you. You gonna go down. You see me with the bow tie, man. 2 rounds, all gonna take. You can talk to Mike. Have a good time with Mike.
Yeah, this shit, man.
Shit, man, on me. Oh, don't worry. You can, hit me with that shot. You're gonna need a Stairmaster, boy.
Yes.
Hey, keyword, would've. If.
Can your next fight be with this nigga, man? What? This nigga, we on worldwide television. Can you fight this nigga talking mad shit, man?
Let's go! Let's go! Hey, sign in 1,000. Hey, look at me. I'm dancing. I'm happy. Look, I'm dancing bachata on you. I'm dancing bachata. Hey! I'm happy. Let's go. Let's get it on, baby. Let's get it on.
Yeah, Tank, man, you gotta do something, man. You gotta let him talk the next fight. Can't let this nigga talk this shit. Look at him, man.
Woo! Let's go, Tank. Let's go. Bang, there we go.
Hey everybody, just want to make it real clear. My fight with Pacquiao will not be an exhibition. It will be a real fight, shooting for 12 rounds, all on the line. Our record's on the line. Just want to make that very clear for everybody with confusion.